Hey everyone, this is Ronnie, and gonna come to you with this week's picks of the week. It's two items, two, and we're gonna talk about them a little bit in depth, make it kind of quick and sweet and to the point, but also share with you the story behind getting the item. So first on that item, pair of Crocodile Loafers. These are brown. Lighting's kind of funny over here at the moment, but this is by a brand here, Zilli. I think it's Zelli, and as you see, these are crocodile. Say genuine crocodile right in here, and you can feel this. This is not leather. These are a bigger size, 13W. Look at the soles on these. Clean. Not gonna do it. But anyway, I picked these up at a Savers last few days ago. I was in that Savers, and there's another reseller. Now this is in the second store. I've noticed him. I made contact with him. He's going through the aisles like I am. Second or third store. I'm running into him now. Each store on my route, so I'm figuring he has the same route. So I go into this store, I see him by the suits. So I go to the next profitable place, which would be shoes in my idea. You go shoes, or you go to suits. Shoes or suits. You know what it is. And he's over there, so I go over there and I found a pair of Churches, a pair of Ferragamos, and I found a pair of these. They were all between 10 and 13 bucks. I don't remember exactly the cost, but these are the best ones. These, I believe, were, I want to say these were $12.99. I think one of the other ones, the Ferragamos, was maybe $13.99 also, and I think the Churches must have been $9.99 then. All good shoes. But anyway, these were the best condition ones, and when I looked at them originally, I thought they were a different brand. I thought they were Zilli, which is a French company. Bought them because of the condition. No brainer. Looked up comps on these. Sold very well. Didn't even look up comps till I got home. And sold these last night. And we'll talk about what they sold for. Do a little screen share, and we'll show the item. And we'll get into the second item, which is pretty cool. Forgetting how you do these screen share things. I don't know why I always have a problem with this. So I disappeared. Now I'm back on the screen. All right. So we do the screen share here. Talk about it a little bit. So you see right here, we're on eBay. And there's currently 157 of these used on eBay. And this is the highest right here, 485, 450, 450, 400. You quickly go down here. This seller had a bunch. I was actually looking at this seller's listings a few months back with another seller. But anyway, you can see they go down pretty quickly. These are retail for about 900 bucks through the website. So look, it's sold, and sold them right here. These are mine. Sold them for $399.99, and they're going to Asia. I forgot exactly where they're going at the moment, but there you go. Only one pair sold higher, and you can see here 98 pairs have sold. So they're not the quickest selling shoes, and these are the more current ones. Possibly could have just held out and kept them at the, didn't run a sale on them. Maybe they would have sold, but sometimes moving things is good, not keeping things forever. You can see right here, these shoes go down. Some are crocodiles, some they have some other like ostrich, and yeah, I think it was ostrich, leather, and so on and so forth. Like these are just leather, suede, and stuff like that. So they go down pretty quickly. So that was a good sale. All right, we're back to me now, right? Yes. So this is the other item I picked up. I was yard sailing and come across somebody with a bunch of models. This was the only model I thought worth picking up, really. A lot of the models were car models and stuff like that. But when you want like $10, $15 for models that literally sell for $10, $15, I've sold more than enough models to know which ones are worth money, which ones are not. This is, as you can see, the size of the model on these things are, this is a pretty big model. This is a 1/200 scale, but it's of a big item. It's of this Revel Shell SO offshore platform, North Comrant, or whatever that says. Really big model. There's actually people that had these on YouTube videos, how they made them and everything. It's pretty cool. But it's something unique. It's from 1983. It was actually made and printed, this model, in Germany. Mr. Arve Flips, maybe you could have picked some of these up and brought them home on your journeys. It's complete. I checked the box, and I'm not going to pick it up because it's pretty hard to do it. Anyway, when I looked this up, I looked on eBay, and I spelled it wrong. Couldn't find anything, so I went to WorkPoint, and of course I spelled it correctly, and seen one sold for like $269. I see $200. I see a bunch north of $150. The best price I could get on this was $40. So it seemed like a really good price. Somehow I go home, I spell it correctly, and I see a little bit of a little bit differently. But overall, in the end of it, it's still going to sell for good money. And I'll show you some comps on this. This is a Holy Grail model, is what somebody that collects models told me. That they have two different variations of this. They made a newer one not too long ago, and a lot of people like the older one. But so do a screen share, and we'll just show you some of those real quick. So you see right here on eBay currently, which one was eBay here? You can see 3 have sold, 110 plus 30 shipping, and 1 sold here on auction for $40 plus almost 30 shipping. 1 here, 137 plus 16. And then there's some international ones that sold here. And then when you look at current listings, you have a bit of competition. 7 people. This is the newer one right here. Sold for, I mean, they have it up for 88. And then some here. These are going by the numbers. These are the newer one right here, and so is this one. This is mine, of course. I priced it up high because that's what I do. This is really the only competition guy I have right here, with this specific year not being in the like the remake one. And his is in the box, basically new also. For 120. If I got 120 for it, to tell you the truth, I mean, I paid 40 after fees and everything, I'm still gonna make like 60, 70 bucks. And it's cool, something different. But if you went to WorkPoint, which is here, you could see some of the ones I was seeing. Like here's 350, 269, 250, 250. 245, 243, 219, and these are all different years: 2014, 2017, 12, 11, 13. You know, and you keep going. You know, over the years, they've seemed to be all over the place. Haven't seen any sold pretty high recently, though, in the last 2 years. 2018, 150. And this guy just seems to have a whole bunch of them, because that's the same, or that, or he's drop shipping on one of the two. But anyway, I mean, you've seen what I've seen. This is where I got happy. I seen this model, and I was like, oh, I gotta get this. Really, nothing else that he had was really worth picking up but that model. So that was why I picked that up. Now it's a little bigger to ship, but I mean, it's not really that difficult to ship this. It'll just get put in a box. Maybe I'll wrap this up with some type of uh, paper around it, or maybe I'll just throw bottle bubble wrap around it, and it'll go good. Hopefully, I mean, I'll wait it out, but I got the summer to sell it, so I'm not really worried about it. But that was my picks of the week. Two different things, two different stories. One was good, the shoes, but the model was an okay pickup. It wasn't great, but at the end of the day, it's also not a really bad pickup, because anytime you're making your money back and you get to learn, and I looked up a lot of different other models that sell for good money to look at and look for. So you learn, and sometimes that's just as much of a quality as buying the item. So down below, tell me what you picked up this weekend. Did you come across any great things? Did you learn anything? And see you guys later. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a good day. See you guys later.